everybody, Cinema Cid the Kriterion Kid is back. I got rid of that shirt like I said I was going to do, so you'll never see that again, thank fucking God. Because I hated it. I don't know why he thought it was a good idea. I guess we're gonna jump right into it. Today's topic is short films. My question for today, I'm gonna start on Bigo pretty soon. And you guys can all answer this question as well. What are your favorite short films on the Criterion Collection? And the bonus question is, what short films do you wish were on the Criterion Collection? To the side of me here is going to be the list of movies I'm going to spoil. I didn't really say that the last episode, but I still did put the list there because I promised I was going to. I just forgot to bring it up, so I brought it up now. Here are the lists I'm going to spoil. Movies to spoil. That is going to happen. And if you don't want to have these movies spoiled for you, skip these timestamps. So we're going to start on Bigo. So let me get this up and running real quick. While we are waiting for this to come up, let me know in the comments how your Christmas was. I don't have an audience, so there's a very high chance that I will read this comment and probably reply to you if you are nice to me. Alright, so we got this thing running. Hello. Let me turn this up. I don't know if I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I'm Dave.
You're Dave. I'm Cid. I have a question for you because I'm doing a show right now. This is the camera. It's a show about movies, but specifically a collection of movies called the Criterion Collection. Today's episode is about short films on the Criterion Collection. Do you have any short films that are on the Criterion Collection? That's fine. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello? Whoa. Whoa.
Why are you trying to put a case on me, nigga?
Hello?
No, it's gonna be
Hello? I think this is, I don't know if we're allowed to swear on this app. I was told you're not allowed to swear on this app. Wait, I have a question. Hello? Hello?
What's up, man? What's going on, man?
How are you? My name's Cid. What's your name?
What's up?
My name is Cid.
Where you from?
Where am I from? I am in the United
Where you
States.
from?
I am in the United States. I'm in the middle of a show right now. That's the camera for it.
Where you come from? You said United States.
Yes.
Like, I ain't from the United States, sir. What state you from?
Uh,
You still from Africa?
I cannot dwindle it down, unfortunately. I do have a question for you. This is a show about movies called.
What's the question?
What are your favorite short films on the Criterion Collection?
My favorite what?
Your favorite short films on the Criterion Collection.
I can't hear you, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your favorite short films on the Criterion Collection?
On the who collection?
Criterion Collection. It's a collection of movies that are not really hard to, or that are kind of hard to find. It's kind of for archival purposes. It's movies from like all over the world.
Hey, you think I'm into that type of stuff?
I don't know. Are you?
I sell drugs, bro. I'm not into that shit.
He's into
You
drugs.
say you from?
All right. Well,
Do I look like I'm into that type of shit?
I don't know if the Q&A is gonna happen on Vigo today. But maybe we'll get lucky later on. So today's short film is about it's a film by Chris Marker. It's called La Jetée. It is a French film, I think. It's basically the precursor to Terry Gilliam's 12 Monkeys. And it's really cool because the whole thing is like a slideshow basically. It just there's nothing like moving except for like one shot. Like there's only like one moving shot and it lasts for like 3 seconds. Chris Marker essentially takes pictures and tells a story through these images. And the story is something I will not get into without spoiling it. But if you've seen the movie 12 Monkeys, it is the plot of 12 Monkeys. The Blu-ray release of La Jetée also has another short film that I presume is by Chris Marker. It's called like Sans Soleil or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't own it. I haven't seen it. But it's probably good because Chris Marker makes my dick hard. I guess we're going to be onto the wish list now. I guess this is somewhat of a short episode today. I wonder why. So, you know, this wish list is a wish list of movies I want on the Criterion Collection. And it's all going to be short films that I wish were on the Criterion Collection. The first thing that I want is a $40 Blu-ray copy, since that's how much Criterions go for, of David Lynch's Rabbits. $1 for every minute. It's a good short film, and it's probably about domestic abuse. I'm not entirely sure though, because it is David Lynch after all. Let's see. I also want another single $40 Blu-ray release of another short film that David Lynch made called The Alphabet, which does show up as a supplement on Eraserhead, but I really want this release to have its own. Like, I want the Blu-ray to just have The Alphabet on it, because that's one of David Lynch's best short films, and I would absolutely pay full price for it. I want a collection. This is a collection of short films that I want, kind of like the. I think, like Martin Scorsese has a collection of short films and stuff like that. There are probably bunches of collections of short films on the Criterion Collection, which is why we shouldn't count out the collection of short films made by a man named David Lewandowski, who made at the time of recording this 3 short films about a man made of rubber and yogurt, and he walks around town and he's dancing and he's doing chores, and I don't know how to explain what happens in it in those films, and I don't know how to explain how he did it, because it is one of the most visually interesting things I have ever seen. I have, like, a lot of animation has to go into those short films, and I don't understand how anybody can possess the talent to make something like that. And they're very funny. So, check them out. David Lewandowski. We got one more short film, directed by, I think, Alan Resnick. He's one of the Wham City comedy people, and I love Wham City comedy. They have a short film called This House Has People in It, wherein there is a house and there's people in it, and by the end of the short film, there is one less person in the house. I don't know how they made that either. That's just, I don't know. I'm at a loss. I don't know how these people are so creative at what they do, but I don't know. We're on to the next segment now. In a spoiled world. Now, earlier I shared a list of movies at the side of me for movies that I was going to spoil. And most of the timestamps appear within the next 2-3 minutes, however long this segment takes. So don't watch this segment unless you've seen these short films, unless you don't give a shit. In which case, why are you watching this show? Only film connoisseurs watch this show. Get out of here. Short film we have is another Wham City project directed by Alan Resnick and Ben O'Brien, entitled Unedited Footage of a Bear. And the footage is very blatantly edited. It's not even subtle. So I don't know if that's really like a spoiler or anything, or just kind of like a mishap on their part, because I don't know if they're aware that their footage is like just so clearly edited. I don't know if they tried to hide it from the audience, but if they did not do a very good job. Another Adult Swim short film, Wham City Comedy made that short film for Adult Swim. Another Adult Swim short film is Too Many Cooks. Came out a couple years ago. It's a classic, and Lars von Trier makes a surprise appearance as a pie. That's the spoiler. This is another David Lynch short film. It's called What Did Jack Do? For this spoiler, I guess I will just answer the question. Jack killed a homie to get with some chicken. And David Lynch talks to himself because David Lynch is the monkey. This last movie, or short film that I'm going to spoil, is At the Suicide of the Last Jew in the World in the Last Cinema of the World. And the spoiler is, like Steven Spielberg's Lincoln, it ends before the main attraction begins. You don't get to see the suicide of the last Jew in the Last Cinema of the World, just like you don't get to see Abraham Lincoln being killed at the end of the movie. So it kind of blue balls you. I guess another spoiler for At the Suicide of the Last Jew in the World in the Last Cinema of the World is that the last Jew in the world was David Cronenberg the whole time. My mind was fucking blown when I found out it was David Cronenberg the whole time. We're gonna go back to Bigo. Hopefully it will go well. It probably won't, because all of the cosmic forces surrounding my being every day seem to enjoy my suffering. And if nothing's gonna work, that's what's best for the cosmic fuck you to me. So we're gonna go back here. We're gonna go to my sex bot messages again. We're gonna go to video chat. And hopefully some people have seen short films on the Criterion Collection. Hello.
Let's go.
Can you hear me? I like your hair. Can you hear me? I think I'm gonna go to Instagram again. I think I might have to. Hello. Can you hear me?
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am absolutely wonderful. How are you?
I am mag-fucking-nificent. Ooh, do I sound like the Hormone Monster for a second?
I don't watch Big Mouth. It sucks. Hello? I have to look at something else. This is not gonna work. I can't do this again. I'm gonna. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? I'm gonna have a mental breakdown in front of all these people. I am losing my shit. Hello? I'm gonna fucking die in a ditch one day. And I'm gonna bring the... Hello? How are you? And I'm gonna bring the CEO of this app with me. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna hunt him down. Hello? How How are you? Can you hear me?
What's up?
I am on a show right now called Cid the Kriterion Kid, and I use Bigo as I use Bigo as a form of the Q&A segment for the show. So I have a question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
The Criterion Collection. I'm going to explain what the Criterion Collection is first. It's basically like a collection of movies that is like these people just pick out like a film in any time period, any culture, and they just basically restore it. And today's episode is about short films on the Criterion Collection. Have you seen any short films at all?
No.
So I'm gonna find him, and I'm gonna put him in a ditch with me, and I'm gonna bury us, and we are gonna die together. And I'm gonna tell him why his app is bad, and that it should be redesigned, and it should stop looking like an eyesore, and it should start pandering to audiences who actually care about things, rather than people who don't don't watch short films on the Criterion Collection, or people who do drugs. Fuck all of you. You're as helpful as Reddit. I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore. I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore. Okay. It's time for the SCAC favorites. I am breaking my own rules again. Last week I talked about a Stanley Kubrick film, much less a Stanley Kubrick film that I have already talked about. And today I'm going to talk about more Stanley Kubrick films. We're going to talk about the collection of short films that he has. First one is The Flying Padre. It's about a priest who drives a plane, and it's a documentary, and it kind of sucks. The next one's called Day of the Fight, and it's about a boxer who fights another boxer, and the whole short film is just spent in the day of the life of a boxer, and it's also a documentary, and it kind of sucks. The Seafarers is Stanley Kubrick's first film in color, and it is another documentary about seafarers, just like A Day in the Life again, and they go on ships, and they sail a lot, and it kind of sucks. There's Fear and Desire, which is Stanley Kubrick's first feature, even though it's 60 minutes, so I'm going to consider it a short film. And it kind of sucks. And then there's Killer's Kiss, which shows up as a supplement on The Killing. And it's kind of like a mix of Day of the Fight and The Shining, because there's an axe in it, and it's about a boxer, and it kind of sucks. We're gonna go to Instagram. We're gonna go to my Instagram account. How do I go live? I don't know how to go live on this thing. Okay. So we're gonna wait for more people to come in. And hopefully I don't break into tears. Because I'm not happy right now. So we're just gonna wait. Instagram is telling people that I'm going live again, and I don't want to be alive. Today has been a very bad day. I want to wait for more people to come in because the friend who requested I put my mic in my mouth in the previous episode is back, and I do cherish you. I know you're listening to me right now. I do cherish you, but I do need more. I do need more people because I need to continue this Q&A. Nobody has answered my question today. I am not happy. I might buy a gun. I am sincerely thinking about it. My watching of Moral Oral last week didn't do me any favors, but I wasn't depressed enough to kill myself. So I guess we're gonna see how that's gonna go. We still only have one person in the live. It's the same person. I guess Instagram is not beating my followers' skulls in saying that their friend is live right now. Their friend Sid Meier is live in the middle of an episode of Cid the Kriterion Kid. There's still only the one person in here. This episode has gone on for too long. I almost had my mental breakdown. I don't know what I'm going to do. There's no audience for this show. There's no audience for this show, and I don't feel the want to continue the show anymore because nobody is talking about the Criterion Collection. My friend, if you are still listening, what is your favorite short film on the Criterion Collection? What is your favorite short film on the Criterion Collection? I agree. They are also good. But I need a favorite. What's your favorite short film in general? The pilot of Cid the Kriterion Kid? Wait, what pilot? The pilot? I've never heard of the pilot. I'm gonna look up the pilot on Letterboxd. The pilot. The pilot? Are you talking about, oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know if I would consider the pilot episode of Cid the Kriterion Collection a short film, but I do appreciate the friendly gesture. And my bonus question for the day, because nobody else is joining this live, and you're the only person cooperating with me, what short film do you wish was on the Criterion Collection? What short film do you wish was on the Criterion Collection? What short film do you wish was on the Criterion Collection? We got another person who has joined. You are watching Cid the Kriterion Kid currently. Today we are talking about short films on, I think he left. What short film do you wish was on the Criterion Collection? What short film do you wish was on the Criterion Collection? We got a real answer. That's a real answer right there. It's such a beautiful day. I haven't seen it yet. I hear it's fucking phenomenal. I'm very excited to watch it. I just might watch it after the filming of this episode. I appreciate you, my friend. Next time I see you, I'm gonna kiss you on the mouth. That's it. That's it for today. I don't think there's anything else on the schedule. I don't think there's anything else today. Yep, there's nothing else today. We don't really have a question for the next episode yet. I don't know what the next episode's gonna be, but hopefully I'll find something that isn't a piece of shit to talk about.